Hey Thinksters! So let's quickly go over my new book, Coffee Break Python Mastery Workout. So I created this book with two of my co-authors, Lucas and Adrian, who are they're really fine coders. They are all beyond mastery level, and we created this book to challenge the intermediate coder who maybe have already read some Coffee Break Python books, like Coffee Break Python Workbook or Coffee Break Python 1, like the first version of the book, or even you may already be like beyond intermediate level, or maybe you are very ambitious, your coding level is intermediate, but you want to reach the mastery level. And so we created this mastery workout program. It's a book with 99 brand new puzzles. If you buy the book, you can download the PDF and also some supplementary material. And so this is a book. It contains 99 tricky Python puzzles, so it's not easy, it's very hard. The puzzles, of course, they start like, so we have puzzles in different difficulty ranges, and you see like the structure. It has 14 chapters, and like the chapters are divided according to the ELO rating of the puzzles. The ELO rating is used by Thinkster, by my company, to rate the skill level of different coders. Okay, and as you see, so we start at intermediate level and we go all the way to mastery level with ELO 2300. So the puzzles become really hard towards the end, and you just, you read the book by going from start to end, going through the puzzles, and as you go through the puzzles, you will track your current rating number and you will track your skill level over time. And by solving the Python puzzle, so if you solve the Python puzzle correctly, you get some ELO points, and if you solve it incorrectly, you lose some ELO points, and then in the end you will have a very accurate accurate view on your true Python skill level. Okay, and you see we address different topics like the basic for loop, scoping with variables, Boolean conversion, list stuff, a lot of list and objects, zip function, slice assignments. But the puzzles become harder and harder, and I have to admit, so many puzzles are really challenging, and you will not be able to solve all puzzles correctly. This is like the idea of the book. So but you will learn a lot out of it. So the puzzles are really hard. So let's go into some of the more of the harder puzzles. So the structure is always the same, yeah. So we have a heading that describes the topic of the puzzle. Then we have the puzzle itself, and we give the rating of the puzzle, so difficulty level of the puzzle. And then we have this function, yeah. So and here, for example, in this function we have a while else loop. And you may know like the if else statement, but you may not know the while else statement, yeah. And I would say that only intermediate to advanced coders even know that it exists, even know that the else statement for loops exist and what it does exactly. Okay, and here we have some pop operation on the loop, and you have to check, yeah, so for example in this case, do we enter the else statement or not? And if you don't know it, it's really hard. And so then we have some enumeration functions over dictionaries, like this, and we have like iterable unpacking. This is also not so easy, yeah? So we have two variables on the left, then we have an iterable on the right, like a string value, and now we simply concatenate them together. Okay, but these are still like doable. But then later we have some really hard puzzles in the book. So this book is for you if you are intermediate or beyond level, or really ambitious, you want to challenge yourself. If you are an absolute beginner, then please start with the easier books like Coffee Break Python 1, Coffee Break Python Slicing, Coffee Break NumPy, even Coffee Break Python Workbook. But don't start with this book. This is an advanced level book. But if you are, even if you haven't read those books, but you consider yourself an intermediate or beyond Python coder, then this book is perfect for you. You could even use it as a first book for as a first Coffee Break Python workout book. Okay, here you see we have some classes. We have some classes, and we here in the constructor you see what happens if you initialize the classes themselves. And here we have like the representation function, which is a special function with special meaning in Python. Then you basically print the objects, which internally will call the representation function, and this will then give some string, will return some string value. But of course you have to know this object oriented stuff. Okay, so if you are interested in this book, if you are interested in challenging yourself and increasing your skill level, reaching the next level in coding, then get the book. You will not you will not regret it. But if you are like beginner level Python coder, then this book is not for you. Then don't get it. Get another book if you want. But yeah, don't read this book yet. Okay, thanks, and see you in the book. Bye.